Hello. Today is actually January 23rd, 2025, and today is officially the day that it has been 1 month since my cat passed away. And to be honest, yesterday I slept a lot, and it's the first time I actually went to sleep early, and I thought I wasn't gonna go to sleep early. Started crying, and then I just got so tired, like when you. This is the second cat that we ever got. She's been with us also for 11 years, and we think that she's also older than my other cat because the other one was a baby and she was already like a little bit grown up. And she's so cute. I think and so aside from the fact that I thought I was gonna be sulking today, I actually woke up and I was even more grateful. I said thank you to God for this new day, to be able to see the family again. And and the school, I thought it was going to be a little bit more challenging to deal with today. My eyelashes keep getting together. And today I thought it was going to be a little bit harder in school today. But it was actually a little bit easier, surprisingly. But I think I know why. So today I woke up, was grateful. Obviously you sulk it a little bit, but then it's been easier for me to get out of like that state of like sulking for a very long time. It takes practice. It's been months since I've been trying to implement like the fact that just be grateful, just be grateful, just be grateful, months and months and months and months, and it's actually paying off. As with all things. And so I got to school today, and my first period is, what did we have first period? First period we have family consumer science, and one of my friends there, her name is Melanie. She's very sweet. I really like her. She was actually one of the first friends I made there. And I met her in gym class, but we got closer in, I think through, what's that class called? Oh, US history. US history. Because I think the first person that ever talked to me in that school that I can recall, well, maybe not like the first ever, but the one that really tried to talk was Keegan. That's his name, Keegan. He's really sweet. It's really funny. And I saw this one video this other time about like, because like you're scrolling through reels, you gotta get out of that habit. But there was this one reel that caught my attention because it was talking about how the people that are the most like popular are the ones that they did a study on it, and it wasn't like on like things they did or how they made themselves feel, but based on how many people they liked. And I feel like Keegan knows a lot of people, but it's not to where like, oh my gosh, it's Keegan, but it's like, oh my gosh, it's Keegan, because it's like he makes you feel very nice. As in, like, the first day that I was there, he was very funny, because he's like, oh, how are you liking it here? I'm like, I like it, everybody seems nice. And then he said something like, what did he say? He said something like, yeah, until like you start to spend more time here, and I thought that was funny. I thought it was very an interesting thing to say. And Keegan was the one that in gym class, he was the one that was mostly there for me, I would say. And then more people started getting, and gym class became my favorite class because of the people, actually. And aside from the fact that we all love gym, but the people there they're so lovely. And yeah, Keegan first called me Nadia because he thought my name was Nadia. We were in football. Football was our first term, and he started calling me, yeah, pass it to Nadia or something like that, or like, yes, Nadia. And I was like, and then he said like something. He said like, Nadia, I'm passing it to you. I'm like, who's Nadia? I didn't think we had anybody named Nadia, and then I realized, oh, he thinks I'm Nadia, but I just didn't know how to tell him. And so then eventually he found out because I didn't have the heart to tell him. So I was just like, okay, I'll just pretend that my name is Nadia. I'm not sure how it sounds like Sadie, but maybe sad, Nadia. I don't know, somehow. And anyways, oh yeah. So anyways, this morning, anyways, Keegan is really sweet. He talks to a lot of people, and he like will be in the hallway, and he'll be like, oh hey Sadie, or like, or something, but like she's very friendly. And anyways, Melanie is very friendly too. She's very sweet. So today in school, I feel like she taught me a lesson too. To like, how do you call it? Because she could have easily just, because she today was actually the first time that I've ever seen her coming, that I've ever. Thank you, Mom. So really quickly before I have to go, because my mom's calling me. And she taught me a lesson today too. She was the first time she ever got there late, and I was very grateful to see her. That was because we prepared together for like for cooking, and she got there late. I was like, oh my gosh, I hope she's coming, I hope she's coming, I hope she's coming. And she did come. She came in late, and I was very grateful. So your presence does matter to people around you, even if you think that it's very insignificant, or it wasn't that much time spent together, but you really do matter. And then we used to have classes together, but for second semester we only have one class, but at least it's one class and no classes at all. And she was very friendly, and today she gave a smile, a very one of the most genuine smiles I've seen. I, I don't know if she was actually smiling, but her smile was very beautiful. You smile. You guys should all smile more because it really suits you guys. And so today we were talking, and then we cooked together because our other partner was in there, so we spent more time together. And she was very patient because I had to go get the things, and I was taking longer than I would have prior to taking. But she was very patient, and she's very helpful, and whatever she could do to help somebody else, she'll do it. And she has a very admired mindset, like get it done, get it done, get it done. So like she'll try to work quickly, and I admire that, and I really like that. And it's like something maybe that we should all learn from her is that set your priorities. So whatever her priority is, she knows that she has to get other things done first, and so she does it as quickly as she can. But she doesn't do it like sloppy. She does it, but it's still quick, because there are priorities. Like school is important, but is it really as important as other things? Probably not in the long run. If we tend to prioritize school. Before I get carried away, and so her presence really mattered to how the rest of my day went, because if she would have just said like, if she didn't really try to like, I don't know, just like be herself, I guess, I probably wouldn't have had the rest of the day with that happy spirit, because if we didn't talk at all, I'd probably just been in my head, in my head, in my head, in my head. And if it wasn't for her, maybe I wouldn't have had like such a great day as I did today. And after that class, I really missed that class because of the company that she offered. I live close to the school, but I had seen her like with her keys, and I'm like, oh, you drove here? And then she was like, yeah. And I'm like, you drive? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, that's so cool. And then she says, yeah. And then she said that she drives another friend, one of our other friends. Her name is Kiki. She's very cool. She's very sweet, and she's very funny. And her style is cool. And both of their styles are very cool. And what do you call it? And she says that she drives KK to school too, and she's like, if you need somebody to give you a ride, I could give you one. I'm like, oh no, it's okay, I live close to the school. And she said, she seemed even like happier, like, oh yeah, I could give you another ride. That's usually why I'm late, is because like it takes like to drive to over there and stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so sweet of you. Like, imagine like freely being happy to actually give somebody else a ride, not like it's another chore, but like this really bothering, but like to do it with like a smile on your face. I think that just like existing, like even though sometimes you might not feel like living, keep going, please, because your presence means a lot to other people, even when you don't understand it, or you don't know how or why, your impact really does matter on other people. And I'm being called again, but anyways, have a great day, and hopefully we can get to cut back up again. But okay.